Hey guys, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape, doing a review for the IPV D2. I picked this up, that is from Pioneer4you. This is the IPV D2. Let's take this out of the box right now. It's the battle of the tiny but mighties these days. I'm a very big fan of Pioneer4you products. I've been using, where do I begin? The IPV Li. Now, begin with the beginning. The IPV3, 150 watt. The IPV3 Li with temperature control, 165 watt. The IPV4S temperature control, 120 watt. I love that. That's like my go-to grab and go all day reliable workhorse of a mod that I use every day. Comes with me everywhere. But this is the IPV D2. I've been hearing a lot about it, seeing it everywhere. Everybody who gets it is happy. Comes with a warranty card. Comes with an instruction user manual. Comes with a charging cable maybe, or a firmware update cable. I'm not sure. I'm not going to internally charge batteries if I can avoid it. And this is it. Look at this little cutie. This little guy, and this case comes off. I love this thing so far. I'm not much of a rubber gummy cover user. I should get rid of these things. Oh. Good, they make you work for it. Sucker's on there pretty damn tight. So that's my review. It's not on the product. It's actually, my review is on the rubber cover for this. That's the only thing I'm reviewing today, is this rubber cover. Works well, very tight fitting, like a glove. Okay, actually it is exactly perfectly formed to the shape of this. That's the IPV D2. Look at that little sucker, man. Same size as the Cloudpore Mini. Very nice. Smaller than the Coupor Mini. Smaller, almost half the size. Well, smaller than the SMY. It's light too. Let me slap a battery in here. So I like the way the door comes off just like that. Okay, there's a track and it slides up. Not going anywhere, not rattling, not shaky, not janky. There's the Pioneer4you, PIC, whatever that, with the arrow. That's their standard symbol. But look at this, 120 watts, 75 watts in this little guy. Really liking it so far. No magnets, just that sliding track and a clip. Oh, this is good. We got a nice chunky battery clip in here with a spring under it. Look at that. Very nice. Good 510 connection. With a spring underneath there. Nice chunky hefty spring. And it's all enclosed. You can't see inside there, and you have no business getting in there anyway. All right. Pop a battery in this guy. I'll use an IMREN 3000 milliamp hour, 35 amp, right. Okay, so negative side's over here, down. Actually, negative side is up. This is the 510 connection. So negative's going up. Nice, tough spring in there. It's going to hold the battery tight in there. And this ribbon. Got to make sure the ribbon's in there first. So here we go. I think the battery weighs as much as this device. Just doubled its weight putting a battery in. It's nice solid feel to it. Perfect. Nothing rattling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The screen did not have a protective coating over it. There's the screen. Check atomizer. Damn straight, I don't have an atomizer on there, so let me go put one on here. This crown tank is like damn near the size of this. Very cool. I like it. My original stealth vape was a 30 watt iStick with a Kanger sub-tank mini on there. I think the crown is about the size of the sub-tank mini, and this is about the size of an iStick 30 watt. Really cool. 75 watts. Fantastic. No hesitation, no delay. That's 4.5 volts. Perfect. All right, I'm going to dive down close and show you guys up close and personal what this looks like. And then we'll get into specifics. I'll go through menu options, the screen. I'm imagining it functions very similar to the IPV3 Li and the IPV4S. Close-up video of the IPV D2. Here's the box it comes in. This is the IPV D2 from Pioneer4you. That's their logo. This is a 75 watt single 18650 mod. Box mod, regulated mod with temperature control. Let's take a look inside. Got that nice box, got a warranty card. Please contact the nearest after-sales service center if you have any quality issues. We will see. Warranty coverage, 3-month limited warranty for the original owner. There's a service center in Austin, Texas, very nice. And another one in Irvine, California. Okay, so they've got some US-based servicing of their warranty. This is the user manual. Read this. If you're buying this device, read this whole thing thoroughly. Go ahead and read that. This is a USB charging cable. Plugs in right at the bottom of this thing. Okay, so here is the unit itself. Nothing else in there. There's a QC. It passed. That's the QC certificate. And then nothing else in the box. Here we go. This is it. Look how tiny. Look how tiny. This is a cutie, Stealth Vape. It comes with this very nice, tight, snug fitting rubber sleeve, which I'm going to remove because I don't really like these things. It is nice though, and it does make it nice and grippy because the surface of this thing is fairly smooth. And I could see where this would get a little slippery. So if you like using these rubber sleeves, look at one thing I'll show you. It's form-fitted. It's like shaped, even the buttons, shaped very well to fit the device snugly. So here we are. Here we got the device itself. Nothing rattles, nothing shakes, not the door. The door is on there nice and tight. This is the battery door. That's on there nice and tight. Nice clicky buttons. They seem to have a nice tension spring behind them. And they're not rattling around at all, which is nice. Here's your vent holes at the bottom. I don't know what that little silver one in the center is, and this is your charging port for your, if you want to internally charge that battery, you do it like that, but I'm not planning on doing that. All right, that's that. I don't know what that little hole is there for. Maybe just, yeah, it's got to be able to cool off and have some air exchange inside the device. So this is it. Nice and comfy in the hand. Tapers up a little bit over here. It's very smooth. There's no rough, sharp edges. This up here is the sharpest edge, and it's nice and rounded. It's probably made of aluminum. It's very light. I don't know what that means. So here's your battery door. It doesn't slide on there like a gun clip like the IPV4S. There's a track. See this track here? And these little ridges slide in the groove of that track, held in place by this little BB over here, spring BB on each side. Puts enough tension on there, close it up nice and tight, snug, doesn't rattle around, it's not going anywhere. This isn't going to fly off with sudden gestures. You're not going to go squirrel and lose your battery door. All right, let's put a battery in, charge it up, and take a look at the menu. I also like that there's this big chunky clip here. That's what your negative is going to push up against for contacts. It's a nice chunky, thick, resilient clip here, and it's got a big ass thick spring under tension under there, so we're not going to experience any battery rattle. On this side, the positive contact is just a nice rounded piece of metal sticks out a little bit, so that's some good tension there. Simple. 5 clicks to turn it on. I believe you could flip that screen, but I don't know. 74.9 watts, 75 watts. It's on. 5 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power mode, dual mode, power mode. We'll go power mode, exit, on. No, we'll keep going. Power mode, dual mode. Click it again. That's how you change Celsius, Fahrenheit, temperature, minimum of 212, maximum of 572. Yeah, on nickel, you'll find where you like. On titanium, you'll find where you like. I find titanium, I rock that a little bit higher than I would nickel. Nickel I would vape around 420, 430. All right. Coil, titanium, Ni200. Let's say titanium. Exit on. Now what's funny is I have a stainless steel coil in the crown, and it's telling me no liquid, which isn't exactly true, but I think, so what I could do is, now to lock in the resistance, you have to do plus and minus at the same time. And it's locking in the resistance. You got to get them both at the same time. Shows me it's locking in the resistance. So now, okay. That no liquid it was telling me, it was only because I hadn't locked in the resistance. I kind of like that. It reminds you. Okay. And I'm in temperature control on stainless steel in the crown. All right, so that's the basic functions of this thing. What else can I tell you? I like it. It's got some nice weight to it. This battery door doesn't jiggle, nothing on this jiggles and rattles. Everything is nice and tight and perfectly well designed. There's a little bit of a gap here in the door, but you know, close enough. I think this is smooth, well constructed. Look how, see, these pieces come together very nicely here. Yeah, that's about as well as you can do it. How else would you do it? All right. I'm happy. I'm happy. Good quality, solid piece of workmanship here. Now I'm going to enjoy vaping on it, and I'll keep you guys updated. You got to put this gummy on. Yeah, it's designed to go over the top there. I find these things to be a pain. Juice gets down under there. It's just one more thing for me to clean. But if you like these, it's not necessary to hold the battery door on. So that's the IPV D2. Enjoy. Just tiny. One battery, 75 watts. From what I understand, it is a little bit of a power hog if you run it at 75 watts. Listen, you got one battery. How long can that last at 75 watts all day? But if you're vaping 30 to 60 watts, you get a day's vape out of this, from what I understand. But I just picked this up, and I'm a little late to the trend on this because it's been out for a few months. But I don't mind. Yeah, better late than never. I had no need of another 75 watt device. I have all these little tiny but mighty ones. So now I got the D2, and now I'm going to review it.